Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. If y'all can hear me, please put your aliens in the chat. We will get started in, y'all know the drill, just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger.
You are more than a blogger. I am more than
That's not being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is big.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle's here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle's here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real.
What's up, squad? I decided to cut that a little bit early. I decided to cut it a little early. I know that was the long version. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Happy holidays. Hey, y'all. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at the squad in here. Oh, my God. I didn't realize all my patrons was in here. Look at y'all. All the greens, all the supporters. Everybody was in here early. I appreciate y'all because I know it has been a minute. Okay, a minute being approximately 6 days, but I know 6 days is like a month of Sundays to you guys. Okay, hey, how you doing, Simply IBK? What's up? What's up, C. Patterson? What's up, my mom? C. Patterson, Princess AG. Lynette was the first person in here. Y'all getting in here, come on in, sit a spell, get you some snacks and all of that. We got a little long live to talk about some things. Ooh, it's a lot going on these internet streets. Oh, let me add somebody. I had put her off. Let me go and add her too. Child, I didn't want to, but I will. Child, let me add her right there. Okay, yes. Happy holidays, Brenda. I see you. I see you. I see you. Come on. I don't know if y'all read that agenda or not yet. But we have a lot to talk about. We got Jada and Will still. Okay, I don't know. I haven't read the book. The book's still right here. I did buy the book. Okay, the book is still right here. I didn't read it, but it's right here. Okay, hopefully through osmosis, Jada will, let me know what's going on. Okay, because we have questions. Okay, we got Cardi B and Offset. Child, all the mess is going on with Cardi B and Offset. I don't know whether to believe it or not. I don't know what to believe at this point. Of course, we got the Real Housewives of Atlanta situation. We got Kenya Moore throwing out subliminals and everybody trying to figure out what does she mean. We're gonna talk about that. We got Nene Leakes. She probably on TV. Either getting off TV. Wasn't she on VH1 tonight on Celebrity Hollywood Squares or something like that? She was on that. So shout out to Nene on the TV. Okay, we got the Married to Medicine tea. Child them ice and quad out and how Dr. Heavenly is flip-flopping and how Pheadra been lying. It's just a mess over there, but it's entertaining. But it's a mess nonetheless. And I just added Tommy and Tamar. I don't know if we're gonna get to it, but I added that because I needed to talk about it. I feel a ways, them two brown girls arguing over a Caucasian male. I understand there's a shortage of good black men, but dang, you gonna fight over a bad white one? I don't understand, but there is that. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? You say it's a party. 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 Okay. Um. Yes. Okay. Keep Santa's name out your motherfucking mouth. Okay. Don't say nothing bad about Santa Claus around me. Okay. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hallelujah. Okay. Hallelujah. You like the sweater I had on early? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all know I had to switch it up. I can't wear black in front of my black background. So I just was like, let me throw something on so I could be bright in front of y'all. Okay. You need this sweater? You need this? Okay. Is Kenya's hair spot open yet? It's supposed to be open this week, allegedly. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. You said Tamar said she won. She won't or she won. Did she win? I don't know if she won or she won't. I don't know. Hold on. Let me argue with my dog real quick, Biggie. Biggie. Big. Okay. Better sit down. Be quiet. Now, leave the chair alone. Thank you. All right. But anyway, let me see. Who should I talk about first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny. Okay, let me go ahead and celebrate Ciara because this will be short and sweet. Ciara actually gave birth and she's announced it online earlier today. Shout out to Ciara. We got us a little niece, little niece actually. What's her name? Amora. Hold on, we're gonna show a little picture. She put a little picture on her Instagram. Amora Princess Wilson. Shout out to Ciara and Russell Wilson on the birth of their third child together. It's Sierra's fourth child. You know, cute little daughter. Okay, Ciara has been pregnant forever. I was like, when is she gonna give birth to the baby? Thank you, Mildred, for the cash out. Like, when is she gonna give birth to the baby? She was singing and dancing and twerking with Chris Brown. This is how we roll. Okay, but congratulations to Ciara. She is adorable. Amora. That was a beautiful name. 9 pounds, 1 ounce. Ciara says, we love you so much. The first comment is Oprah with her purple hearts. Okay. Gorgeous baby, gorgeous mama. Congratulations. There go Nene Leakes. Congratulations. There go Lala. Everybody's up under the post. Oh, there go ATLien. Okay. There go Tamar and a whole bunch of other people. Okay. And wow, Russell need to be at the top. He right there though. But shout out to the babies. Okay. But there goes Ciara just a few days ago. She was on the sidelines. She was on the sidelines with her big old baby belly and her 3 kids. Ciara is doing the dang thing. You see her? I was like, dang, she gonna have to give birth to that baby any day now. This was 2 days ago, and she did. And she did. Okay. So salute to Ciara. There she go again. Look, Ciara made her baby bump accessory. What's she gonna do without it? This was 4 days ago, right there. Let me see what else she got in here. Yep, she sure did. Made the belly bump. Look, glitter and gold. Okay, there she is. There she is. The beautiful Ciara. She ain't got her baby bump no more. What's she gonna do now? What's she gonna do now? Ciara made baby bumps fashionable. Okay. But anywho, salute to Ciara and the new addition to their growing family. Okay, they go Future. Okay, they go Win and Ciara with a S. And okay, they go everybody. Okay, all the babies, and Future. Okay, they go Ciara with How We Roll with Breeze. She was twerking and everything. But anyway, moving on. Salute to Ciara. You said make another. She probably will. You know, she ain't got another time. Why not? You said Ciara danced the baby out. It took her a while now. It took her look 10 whole months. Anywho, moving on. Let's move on to the next topic. Couples. This is must be the theme tonight is couples because I got Jada and Will, I got Cardi B and Offset, I got Tamar and JR. Oh, child, where do I start? I'm gonna talk about Cardi B and Offset a little bit, just a little bit, because they on again, off again, on again, and off again. Now they off because Cardi B has made an official announcement that she and Offset been separated for quite some time, according to her. Now, the news of their separation comes on the heels of some explosive allegations. They involved in the whole Blueface and Krishan drama. Okay, Blueface then accused Krishan of sleeping with Offset and child. Thank you so much, Fatty Babe. And so it's like it seemed like the timeliness of it like was coordinating. Now, Cardi B claims that she doesn't believe the gossip. That's what she said. She don't believe the gossip, but she just want to tell everybody, but that they've been separated. That's what Cardi B said. Hold on, let me find the little video clip. Here it is right here. She said, Cardi B confirmed she's single, says she doesn't believe the Offset Krishan rumors, but she took it as a sign to be done. I want to start 2024 fresh and open. Okay. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for screenshotting and saving the live. She went live last night and told the people all their business. And here is what she
For
said.
a minute now. I know today has been an eventful day. I don't pay mind to none of that. Like I don't care about none of that. I don't want you to put me none of that. I don't know if y'all been getting clues from me for my live. I mean, I don't know if you guys been getting clues from me for my lives or from my stories when I put some certain music or find my own followings. When it comes for today's events and stuff, I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to like.
Okay. She says she been single for a minute. She don't believe the rumors and the gossip, but it's real coincidental that she decided to announce it today. Why you just keep it quiet for the rest of the year? We didn't know, we didn't care. But another thing is a coincidence is Nicki Minaj's album dropped. And I know people don't like to like pit these two together or whatever, but y'all think she trying to like take a little bit of shine off of the Nicki Minaj situation? Like everybody talk about Nicki Minaj, everybody talk about Nicki Minaj world tour, everybody talk about Nicki, and now Cardi gonna get online and say, "Well, I broke up because everybody's talking about Offset." You said you feel bad for her? Well, it is the holidays and it is a bad time to be breaking up with your man and you got kids and stuff. It is a very bad time. And she was just in the Balenciaga fashion show and all these different shows and stuff that she performed for Instagram. And it seems like none of that got the press that she wanted it to get, perhaps, because again, Nicki came out with an album. Nicki, they gagging all on the Twitters and the X and on the Instagrams. Nicki announced the world tour. Everybody trying to figure out what show they're going to, and nobody's talking about Cardi. So here we go. Cardi and Offset broke up. Now I think the Blueface allegations. I think I don't know. Maybe they paid Blueface to say that to get some smoke over there about Cardi and Offset, and didn't nobody pay no attention to that because they know he be lying too. I don't know. You said Gag City, okay? Everybody talking about Gag City, I guess. I don't know. You said Cardi seemed to be serious about her husband. I don't think she used her marriage like that. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Just like I be saying, I was hoping that Candy and Todd wasn't using their marriage like that. And y'all say it's a scheme. So I don't know. Shout out to Jade. Shout out to Jade. Okay, look at all the barbs. Are y'all barbs? Don't give me the y'all barbs. Is that what y'all call yourself? The barbs and Beyonce people is the beehive, right? Okay. Cardi B gets on my nerves. She likes social media attention. Oh, why y'all on her like that? Maybe she wanted to share with her people. She went live on her Instagram account to talk to her subscribers and her followers and tell them what's been going on in her life. So why is it that y'all mad? Mhm. I don't know. Y'all believe about Blueface and Krishan? Y'all believe Krishan, Offset and Krishan did it? Y'all believe that? You said Michelle the news AKK. Y'all wrong. I'm not in the Gag City thing. I ain't y'all be putting me in the AI. Don't be putting me in there. Anyway, he said Candy and Todd are the scammers. Oh, I don't know. I just don't like to celebrate in the demise of a marriage. Okay, they was married. They wasn't play married, and so if she say they separated, they separated. But I mean, clearly they ain't divorcing. Nobody filed no paperwork. We haven't seen, no documentation, no child support. Look, yeah, I mean, if they just living separate lives, I guess is that what it is. And then next week they're gonna be back together. They're gonna be together for New Year's. Is that what's gonna happen? I don't know. Let's take some bets and see. They're gonna be kissing New Year's. They're gonna be online together. And yeah, he said Krishan beat up James and F Offset in the same night. That's what I said. Gotta love Jones because remember she was performing with Tamar on that same night that Blueface claimed that she was with Offset November 10th. She was busy. I don't think she did that. I don't think she did that. He said cheat said been cheating. I mean, he might have been cheating, but I don't think he cheated with Krishan. I don't know though. Who knows? Who is me? You said saying single, y'all separated. Exactly. They are definitely separated unless they have filed for divorce, which we haven't seen no papers. You said it's all marketing. And think about Nicki album came out. So yeah. Mhm. That was the first thing I thought, Mr. Woods. Hey friend, how you doing? Hey Paul, what's up? What's up? You don't believe it? Put a one in the chat if you believe it. Put a five in the chat if you think they still together. They still together. One in the chat if you believe it. A five in the chat if you think they still together. But it's sad, like all of these couples are divorcing and separating in 2024. We got Iman and Tiana. We got Cardi and Offset. Who else we got, child? We got Will and Jada. Is Will and Jada really? Will and Jada still together? Okay, that's what they say. You don't believe it? Let me see. You said, okay. You believe it. You don't believe it. You do okay. Five. They still together. You said it's $1, $5 foot long. Okay. It look like it's a tie. Some of y'all believe it. Some of y'all don't. I don't know. It's a lot of fives. They don't believe it. They got a whole lot of ones too, though. Oh, I don't know. This might be a tie. I don't know. They go one, 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 five, five. I don't know what to think. Hmm. It's 50-50. I guess we'll know. You say, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Yes, Mr. Woods, we about to talk about that. You know, speaking of divorces and separations and who's still together and who ain't, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Now, Jada then wrote a whole bunch of stuff in this book that I haven't read. Okay. She told us about the Tupac. She told us about Will. She told us about all these things. A lot of rumors came out after that, said they weren't really together. They were sleeping with other people. They were living in other houses. What is happening? And now Jada has gone on public record to say that the slap that between Will and Chris Rock, Will slapping Chris Rock, actually saved her marriage. And we was like, wait a minute. How did that happen? So they weren't communicating. Things were different, and him showing some kind of emotion triggered something in her, and all of a sudden she realized that she was still his wife. Where is the violence, honey? You said you tired of them. Hold on, I want to read what she said. Hold on, she said it saved her marriage. Jada Pinkett-Smith says the Oscar slap helped her realize she will never leave Will Smith. Hold on. Hold on, child. Says so many positive things came after the Will Smith slap. I nearly didn't attend the Oscars, but I'm glad I did. She said, she also said, wait a minute, where is the part about the slap, child? She got too much, she's saying too much in here. So their marriage was fractured by a lot of things, okay? And they were exhausted. And when he spoke up on her behalf, it triggered something in her. And she said now, they have, they was working it out. And she made a promise that there will never be a reason for them to get divorced. They're gonna always work things out. Now, this was like 2-3 days ago when this new interview came out, and everybody was talking about it because she said we working very hard to bring our relationship together back to life partnership. He can't be this perfect idealized husband. I have to be able to accept him for the person that he is. Now, it's interesting that she says that because uh Art Basel was this weekend or this week in Miami, and Will Smith has been spotted with what TMZ said was a Jada Pinkett lookalike. And I'm like, that lady don't look nothing like Jada. Hold on. That lady don't look nothing like Jada. Here it is. It's like, oh, and they've been together for a few days, spotted in Miami. Now, this don't look like Jada Smith looking like. It just look like a bald headed light skinned lady. In fact, she looks like she looks a little bit like Amber Rose, but not really. It do look like a Caucasian lady. Whoever she is, She's very curvaceous, okay, and she was walking around with Will several days in a row. There she is right there with her blue jeans on, okay, walking behind Will with the shades on, okay. Then you saw her again with the beige on, okay. So everybody was trying to figure out what is going on. Like just a few days ago, Jada said they was working on the marriage. Now Will out there living his best life, looking happy with the new lady. Hold on, let me see the rest of these pictures. Let's see. Oh, there she is hugging on somebody. That's when you knew it wasn't Jada. When you saw her from the back, child. When you saw her from the back, you knew it was not Jada. And there go Will. He was smiling and looking healthy and happy. And there he is right there standing next to her while she greeting some of their friends and stuff. It's like, oh, there he is right there. They going back into the hotel. And there she is following right behind him. So I don't know what the deal is. There she is right there. There she is in the front, and there he is in the back. You said insert what? I can't see. Insert Nene is a coincidence again. Uh, Well, Jada said that they was working on the situation. And Will said they sure are working on it. I'm working on it over here, and you working on it over there. Okay. He said that is not Jada's man, or that is not Jada man. You thought it was Amber Rose? Well, what do you think? You said Will Smith got his own entanglement. That's what it seems like. And I mean, who could be mad at him at this point? They say Jada has embarrassed the hell out of him by going on all these interviews, but talk about all the problems they had in their marriage. I mean, it seemed like he was pretty supportive of her, but you can only do so much. I mean, his manhood was in question. He got to go outside and prove that he's still a man. I don't know. Y'all tell me they still married. That's all I know. Jada said that they ain't never getting divorced. And he's not hiding exactly. He ain't hiding from nothing. But she wasn't hiding when she was with August Alsina either, was she? Hmm. He said Dwayne Martin is not gonna be. Y'all are so shady. Why would y'all do that? You said they all playing us. Well, we talk about it, y'all. Anywho, so we got Cardi B and Offset allegedly breaking up. We got Will and Jada still together, but Will with somebody else. We got who else is it? Oh, Tamar and Tommie. Please like this video as y'all get in here, please and thank you. All these different couples, it's just one after the next. That's why I'm glad I'm single sometimes, because y'all don't know what y'all want or how y'all want to do it. Now, Tamar Braxton and her white king, her YT king, JR, have been in the news quite a bit, over the past couple of months. Remember, they broke up. He was shading her on social media. She was shading him on social media. The streets were saying he kicked her out of the house, and she was living with her mama in the high rise, and somebody broke into her car and stole all her belongings out of her car in the midst of her transition. Meanwhile, while she was transitioning, JR was in the DMs of another reality star. Now, Tamar is a singer slash reality star, and Tommie is just a plain old reality star. And I don't know what else Tommie do. Does Tommie do something else? Is she just uh on a reality show? But anyway, Tommie and JR was spotted at the Hawks game, and they looked pretty chummy. And it was around the time that Tommie and Tamar had words. Now that's where it got messy, because Tommie and Tamar was beefing, and then the next day Tamar, Tommie is with Tamar's ex man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. We too grown for this. Are we not too grown for this? Anyway, now Tamar and JR are back together, and Tamar did a set recently where she claimed that her man was with a crackhead. And why would she get mad about her man going to a basketball game with a crackhead? There she is, still throwing shade. Hold on, I'm gonna show you a clip. Talk amongst yourselves while I pull it up though. Hold on. She said, "Why would I be mad at my man for taking a crackhead to a basketball game?" Child, hold on. She was really feeling herself, child. Here it is right here.
My man back, y'all.
Got her man back.
And I know y'all lying
If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game, while we was broke up. No, man. That was not my man. He don't owe me no loyalty when we broke up. Shit, I could have went out with his homeboy. What's up?
Oh God, he was not your man for 25 seconds. He went to be with another woman. Now y'all back together, and now you sit here calling the other woman a crackhead because you was mad at your man that wasn't your man for going out with her. Sounds like jealousy to me.
It's all fair game when you broke up, bitch. Don't get it fucked up. It's a good man, Savannah.
Oh, it's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man, Savannah. Y'all know the drill. Some people don't know that saying, but all of us who have watched Waiting to Exhale, it's actually in one of my shorts. Don't make me pull it up. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. Is JR a good man though? That's what I want to know. Hold on, I'm about to put this in here. Where you go? Lord, there's too many. Oh, there she is right there. There she is right there.
I'm smart, I work hard, and I'm a good person. If I allowed myself to think like you, I guess I'd be a dead woman. You should be proud. I'd rather live alone than crawl up behind some two-timing loser like Kenneth. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
A good man.
He's just in a bad situation
He's
right
just
now.
in a
he's
bad
trying to get out of
situation.
it. Mama, I tell you what, why don't you fucking marry him then?
See, so she's saying he a good man. That don't mean he a good man. Tamar was saying it out of context. The mama was saying he was a good man, even though he was married and stuff, and he was just in a situation. Tamar saying her man a good man, what? Because he in a situation with her arch nemesis. I'm just saying he's a good man, Savannah. Well, okay, Tommie then hit the streets, honey, and told all the business. And I screen record the whole thing. Okay. I ain't gonna clip it up. We're gonna watch all the stories and see what Tommie has said about Tamar's man and what he did to her. Now I gotta figure out which phone is on. Hold on. Go here. Go here. Screen record. Okay. Is that it? Is this it right here? Yeah, this it right here. We about to watch what Tommie had said. Send it to myself. It's going. And Tommie told all the tea after Tamar called her a crackhead. Tommie said, oh no, you won't call me no crackhead, girl. After your man then came over here and did this to me, you calling me a crackhead? Hold on. I see y'all in the chat. Y'all know what she said. But we gonna see some more. Hold on, put it right here. I'll put the whole story in here. We ain't got nothing but time. Listen. Now, listen, warning, disclaimer, strong language and sexual content might be discussed. So if you got kids, close their ears. We about to listen to this.
And my boneless children. I think I give a fuck. I don't. Let's get into it. So all I said was, hi. All I said was he had a nice suit. And from there, he was thirsty. He wanted to fly me out. What's wrong with me going to a game? What is wrong with the situation is that is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you. And he was down. He was down to play op games. I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That nigga ate my ass and I sent him on his way. It wasn't the, I don't know, middle class house that he lives in Atlanta. It wasn't the Bentley.
What's wrong with a middle class house? But wait, in the caption said, Miss Braxton, cut it out. I hurt your feelings, my love. What's wrong with a middle class house but why he got a Bentley if he got a middle class house? But anyway.
Because I drive a Rolls Royce that got me. It wasn't, I don't know, the slick part thing he got going on. It wasn't none of that. It was when he paid for the Waldorf in points. I knew that I could no longer play this game. So it was a
Ooh.
one-night thing. He never got no.
What's wrong with paying in points? Now I don't understand. We can't pay in points now. What's wrong? I thought people only get points when they use stuff a lot, so then they get stuff for free. Okay,
I knew that I could no longer play this game. So it was a one-night thing. He never got no. One thing, JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Not Mrs.
Wait a minute. I thought Mrs. Braxton was Evelyn. Tamar would be a Ms. I'm just saying, Tamar wasn't married to a Braxton. She is a Braxton.
Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no soul. That shit between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I am not your problem. I don't know you. I wish I was drunk. I wish I was drunk right now. I wish I was drunk because now fuck that. I'm about to post.
Oh, now I wish I was drunk. Hold on, let me rewind a little bit. What she say? I sat on his head for the culture. Wait, that's what they say. I'm too grown and I don't get high off internet drama. It doesn't make me a red cent, so I'll leave it at this.
I wish I was drunk. I wish I was drunk right now. I wish I was drunk because now fuck that. I'm about to post your shit, JR. I'm about to post your motherfucking shit, white boy. I try to just let you eat my ass for the motherfucking slaves. For the slaves, bitch. This is how I calling me.
Not for the slaves. Oh Lord, not for the slaves, not the two black girls fighting over the white man.
Crackhead. I did it for us. For us. Bitch, I don't fuck pink dicks. You got me fucked up. Now I'm about to post your shit.
Okay, here comes the story time. Oh Lord, what's about to happen? Let me pause it for the cause. Okay, so he posted a suit. She slid in his DMs and said, "You wear these suits so well." He said, "Thank you. They don't make them like me anymore. You always look amazing in your shoots." Then she said, "Definitely don't. Everyone isn't able, love." Wait, and then what? Let's see some more. Then she said, "Thirsty to sell his book. All it took was a compliment to get your man. Savannah, wake up, mama." Not Savannah. Then he said, "Respect. We should grab dinner when you are available." And she said, "Where are you located? LA?" And then he said, "Atlanta. My base law firm is there." Let's see what's next.
Because
She said, "Is this the man in question, girl? Bye. I don't do lame or zesty work."
should be supporting you. Yes. And then when he went after her, then she came out with a comment, of course. Yeah. But I haven't, between you and I talked to Tamar and
His favorite words, between you and I.
when I said I don't want to be with her.
Oh.
She's been trying to get with me ever since.
Oh!
She's been trying to get with me every fucking day since.
Kind of corny ass nigga, bitch, please. You know what I'm gonna do to you, boy. Sit on your head.
We did.
Now she got him on tape.
Silly me.
Wait, now she had him on tape saying between me and you. Wait, let's listen to that one more time. One more time. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying to read the chat. Is this the man in question? Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Yes. And then when he went after her, then she came out with a comment, of course. Yeah. But I haven't, between you and I talked to Tamar and
his favorite words, between you and I.
When I said I don't want to be with her.
Oh.
She's been trying to get with me ever since.
Oh!
She's been trying to get with me every fucking day since.
Kind of corny ass nigga, bitch, please. You know what I'm gonna do to you, boy. Sit on your head.
We did.
Silly me. I should have just reported. I should have recorded his head in my ass. I should have recorded that. But I try to keep the moment personal. He never fucked me. But the sad situation is, like, we're black. Tamar, I could say your name. I know I'm not a crackhead. I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying that y'all gonna run with whatever. But we're two black girls letting this, I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever, play with us. Like, tighten up. Tighten up, my girl. I'm not your issue. That nigga's your issue. And sleeping with people like that and trusting.
Well, first of all, she called the white man an N-word. Now, it's confusing, but yeah, he's not an N-word. He's Caucasian, but okay.
Them, this be the problem. Y'all be sold for the nigga and then wanna, yeah, we had an issue. Yes, I'm gonna play with you. I'm gonna play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, actually. Because I'm at home right now with my man and we laugh together. We don't give a fuck about this internet shit. And he would never talk to you. You could never motherfucking get that nigga to look your. Now go kiss him in the mouth, ho.
Oh,
JR, I know you're trying to sell that book. I know you're trying to sell that book. And another thing, you don't wear the motherfucking suit sweater. You look like motherfucking Jimmy D. Cricket, nigga. I lied. I lied, bitch. I lied.
all of it is so bad. Like she in his DMs, he's responding. They going back and forth. She was beefing with Tamar. Tamar's dude responded to her. She was like, I'm gonna do this for the culture just to mess with Tamar. Tamar got him back just because he was with the enemy. And in the meantime, he's sitting there just smiling with his cowlick. Okay. Just
Now we
smiling.
see why she wanted Krishan to be at her sold out tour.
Wait a minute, she said, I promise the gig's up, but y'all won't use me for free. Fuck out of here. Better keep that shit real cute because I have so much more gang.
Now we see. Nobody would even know. Nobody would even know, babe. Nobody was checking. Nobody knew, which was my exact point to begin with. Nobody would know. And you keep little shit like this going up and going on because nobody would know. You need to channel that energy, love. Have a seat on the couch. Before I start my day, this is the last one. I cannot carry throughout my day on this nonsense. But babe, you need some healing. You need a tad bit of healing. Word from the alleged crackhead. You need some healing. Good day, guys.
Well, there's that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It is very low vibrational, the both of them. Okay. And now JR is talking about, I got my woman back. I made a mistake. It was, we were single at the time, blah, blah, blah. And who cares what he has to say? I really don't because he ain't even halfway a celebrity in this situation. Both of these women are on television or were on television in some capacity. And what is he? Sure, he's an attorney, but I'm just saying he just bouncing between the both of them. Like that is wrong. Like even if they broke up temporarily, why would he go and mess around with the ops? And why would you take him back after he messed around with the ops? That's a sign of low self-esteem. I'm worried at this point. Like Tamar, we already know Tamar has some issues. Like just point blank period. You remember when she was dating that other man, the African dude, and what was going on with that, and he was laying his hands on her, and he said she did. It was just a mess. So now here we are with something else, and you tied up, and you going back and forth with Tamar. I hate to say even Tommie is right, but Tommie was right. Like she made a whole lot of sense. Like we got this white man going between both of us. Like we black girls, why is we fighting over this dude? Like for real. So yeah, Princess AG said, I'm glad Tommie showed her, but they both looking stupid over a white tea man. Okay, insecure. Well, like they said, Tommie's slutting around for fun. Tamar's serious. Tamar talk about marrying this dude. Like, come on now. Oh gosh. Anyway, I wish them the best. That's all I can say. Tamar doesn't know her worth clearly. Clearly. And what is going on with the situation with Krishan and James and popping him in the mouth and breaking his tooth? What is going on with that? Did it really even happen? Has anyone seen James and his new teeth? What was that just a ploy for their new upcoming WeTV reality show. Are we forgetful? And we forgotten about all that? What is that? What is happening? Is Krishan going to jail for popping James in the mouth? I want to know. I want to know. I know YT equal white. I was saying YT just because I wanted to say YT. Okay. It's a mess. Leave it and move on. Well, okay. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think Tamar should do. Y'all think she should walk away? I mean, no brainer. Or do you think she should stay? Put a 2 in the chat if you think she should stay. Put a 6 in the chat if you think she should kick that 0 and get a hero. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she should stay. And put a 6 in the chat if she should leave him on the curb. Not Aaron said 2. No, Aaron, I don't know what's going on with you, Ernie. I would have let Tommie have him. He paying with points anyway. He paying with points and he live in a middle class house and he driving a Rolls Royce. It's just all bad. It's just all bad. And he put you out of his middle class house and you had to go move in with your mama. Where is your money, Tamar? What is happening? It's just all bad. I would not want to be in this news cycle with them. Vince really loved her. Somebody did, y'all, but clearly, some of y'all don't care. Not Tamar is slow. Oh well. She going to Offset. I can't stand y'all. Moving on. Okay, let me cross that out. Okay. Now, speaking of other marriages that have ended in divorce, well, that wasn't even a marriage that Tamar and Tommie, that wasn't a marriage. That's an engagement. I don't think they're gonna make it down the aisle, but that's it. But what's going on with Kenya Moore and her fake divorce from Mark? I don't even remember Mark's last name no more. Mark Daly. What happened to Kenya Moore and her fake divorce to Mark Daly? What had happened is they still getting a divorce? Are they still like negotiating settlements and terms of the sperm donorship? Are they still doing that? Are they still trying to figure out like how will Kenya ever be? Well, I can't even say that. The child custody hearing, I said that too. It's a child custody. So Kenya posted a message today via her social media, and I guess she wanted to let y'all know where it's at, what it's doing, and here is what she said. Like this video as y'all come in here, please, and thank you. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. So Kenya said, "Good morning, Team Twirl. Today is an important day for me as I wish to close one chapter in my life as I open another. Please pray for closure for my family and a positive outcome. With love and hope, Kenya." Now, what are we praying for? Listen, don't ask me for no prayers if you're not gonna tell me what we praying for. Like, how I know what the positive outcome would be. Like, my prayer might be that Brooklyn is in a safe, stable environment with a woman who ain't a little cuckoo, and so that might mean that they take her out of your house. So I don't know what the prayer is supposed to be. You need to be specific when you asking people for prayers, okay? So I think honestly they still fighting over remember Mark wanted half of Kenya Moore Manor. Mark wanted attorney's fees. Mark wanted money. Mark wanted to continue the life in which he had become accustomed. Whatever that is, Kenya was probably paying for his apartment in New York or something. I don't know. But Kenya did not want to cut the check. And now, since she don't know if she's gonna have a job next season, we don't know what's going on. All I know is that they ain't married and they had an agreement, and whatever they go into court for has to do with Brooklyn. It has to do with the custody of Brooklyn. And I guess she wants everyone to know that that she wants a positive outcome. The positive outcome being that she need to cut Mark the check so that he can waive all of his parental rights. And Mark said, "I'm not doing that until I get everything that I asked for." So there's that. You said Kenya fighting because she still owes him money. Okay. Remember, she paid his taxes. Now, she paid the taxes that he owed on the restaurant. She did all that before they got fake married. And now it's like, here we are years later. The man ain't even stepped foot into Moore Manor. and she raising the baby that he donated his sperm to get. And so, what's gonna happen? See, this is the real storyline. See, this is what Kenya should have been telling us instead of pretending they were getting divorced. She should have been telling us about this whole situation with the custody and how the custody battle is so intricate because technically she doesn't have any DNA involved in the situation. That's what she should have been telling us. But she didn't, she keeping that real close to the chest. Now, remember, Wendy Williams and Nene tried to tell y'all that she used the donor egg. He said Mark's real wife want all the money for Mark's arrangement with Kenya. He got to pay child support to over there with the other kids. Yes, remember the taxes? She paid all the tax, $100-some thousand in taxes. Didn't somebody donate the egg? Yes, remember they was in Barbados. Kenya met him in Barbados to get his sperm sample. She went there 2 or 3 times, and TMZ captured the pictures of her coming and going from the fertility clinic. Y'all don't remember all that? Now, if you don't remember it, you can go to Straight from the A and pull it up. It's all in black and white. It's the whole archive full of stuff when we talked about it. He said Mark donated eggs. No, Mark donated sperm, baby. Mark didn't have no eggs to donate. Mark donated sperm. A Barbadian woman donated an egg. Okay, I guess. When did Wendy say she donated an egg? Go back and watch Andrew Mack when Wendy and Nene was on that phone call together. Go back and watch. Did she? Oh no, y'all being disgusting in this chat now. Mark like pizza. Chef Roble is laughing. It's his field day. What he laughing about? Why you think he laughing? Chef Roble trying to still over there trying to pretend he's straight and not dating his business partner, allegedly. I think that's mean to say she used a donor egg, even if it's true. So you want me to pretend that she didn't? I mean, listen, Brooklyn is a beautiful child. I don't listen. Lots of women have fertility issues. It's their business. Kenya put her issues on a reality TV show. So unfortunately for her, for me, being the person who's talking about it, it's like it's gonna be discussed. So you want me to pretend it's not right here in front of our eyes? Okay, I'll do that. I'll just close my eyes and pretend she didn't use a donor egg. Okay. Um, what else, child? What else y'all want to talk about? He said Mike and Mark like kielbasa. Now she fake being pregnant. It looked like she was pregnant to me. She was supposed to have more fertilized eggs. She said that on the show. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, if she said it, it's Kenya always tells the truth. Okay. Kenya always tells the truth. And when people want you to know something, they tell you the truth. So, if it was if people told the truth all the time, us bloggers wouldn't be here exposing them because, it wouldn't be a reason to because everybody tells the truth and everybody's so honest. But, the internet is like that. It's like people tell you one thing and it's like you believe it until, you get the receipts of something else. So there's that. I just, pray for a positive outcome. That's what Kenya said. Whatever that outcome is, it could mean that Brooklyn will be in Mark's care for the rest of her life. That might be the positive outcome for the family. I don't know. What's the positive outcome, y'all? Y'all tell me. What y'all think in the chat that she wants us to pray for? Because she didn't tell us. She didn't tell us what she said for closure for my family and a positive outcome. Y'all let me know. What is the positive outcome? That Mark will disappear and never come back and she will be Brooklyn's mother? What is the positive outcome? Michael Jackson found donors who look like him. See, Anthony, I know you trolling, but that's okay. Um, weren't they fighting over the eggs because she wanted to have another child by the same donor? Yes. That might be what they go into court for. Because she wanted to have another baby. And remember, she even said she wanted to have another baby with Mark. So Kenya. Anyway, moving on. A decent settlement amount, a renewed contract. That baby do look like Mark. The baby look just like Mark. The baby Brooklyn look like Mark spit Brooklyn out. Can you still holding on to this fake storyline? Well, moving on. Can we find Brooklyn's real mother? Kenya is Brooklyn's real mother. We ain't gonna even go that far now. Once you donate the egg, you give up our rights to the motherhood. Now, come on now. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Since we were on Kenya, let me go talk about Nene for a hot second before I move on to Married to Medicine. Nene was on Celebrity Hollywood Squares. Is that what it's called? Or am I butchering that name too? Hold on. Let me pull it up. Here she is right here. She was going, oh, Celebrity Squares. Okay. It was gonna be on tonight. It probably just went off. Okay, with celebrity host DC Young Fly. There she is right there on the announcement. She said the Queen of Atlanta would take center square. Okay, tomorrow, which is tonight. Um, here it is right here. She was looking amazing.
That was great.
There she is, Celebrity Squares. So, did y'all watch it? Did y'all see it? I don't know. You watching it now, Miss Crenshaw? Okay. Well, I'll probably watch it on the DVR later. Okay. She was center square. Yes, she's center square. Y'all let me know how it was. Meanwhile, she's looking amazing. She listen. Nene has become an Instagram model. Nene has become an Instagram model. Just what I said the other day when y'all was talking about how she cleaned out Bethany from her Instagram. Notice a trend. Everything on her page is all Nene everything. All Nene everything. Nene. Nene here, Nene there. Nene in Dubai. Nene in the fashions. Nene in Versace. Nene outside talking about she the tallest peach in Atlanta. Nene in Versace. Hello, good morning. Lanifia's tea closet. What's tea, girls? Nene at the gym in Burberry. Okay. I don't know about you, but sharing my New Year's resolution is not something I do. I'm a little superstitious, so I feel like if you share them, they won't come true. But I don't mind sharing mine. Obviously, I lost a few pounds as of late. Going to the gym has never been my thing. I am one of those people who start and stop. But I have always enjoyed gym classes. I've always found me a nice little Pilates class in my neighborhood. My goal is simply to tone and build muscle. Health is wealth. Who's with me in the gym in 2024? And she said she brought Freddie O along to take pics on her first day in the gym. She said she was a hot mess in the gym. Girl, I know you was a hot mess in a face full of makeup. How you sweating? You ain't even sweating. Your makeup is still perfect. You didn't sweat or nothing. You just came in there, took pictures, and left. I know. But that's okay. We all do it. We all do it. Shout out to Freddie O for taking pictures for Nene's gym photo shoot. Yes, in the gym with a full beat. That's how you do it. You put on your nicest outfit, okay, after you lose your few pounds on the shot, and then you go take pictures. Like most people go and get the surgery, and then they go to the gym. That's what they was accusing Meg the Stallion of doing, going to, having surgery and then going in the gym to take pictures and video. And here she is in Miami. Okay, out in these streets in Miami. There she is. There she is right there too. Okay. Um, it was some more videos. Hold on, let me find this video real quick. Where is it? It's on my Instagram. It's in, hold on. Chasing Nene Leakes had a video. Let me go to Chasing Nene Leakes. Chasing Nene Leakes. Leakes scene. Left out the cheek. Like this video, please, and thank you. So they had a clip of tonight's show. I wanted to see it. Not zip it.
I send a square the most beautiful Nene Leakes. How you doing, Nene?
Oh yeah, I know the drill. Copyright disclaimer: the Section 107 of the Copyright Act allows made fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We are researching. Okay, let's listen.
I'm doing good. Well, you looking slim.
Hey, you hit. I'm looking.
Don't let it do
All right, you got one. You get two more ugly ass little girl.
Uh-uh.
Now, Nene, you did an epic interview on the Carlos King podcast, and you answered a lot of questions that the fans wanted to know. Did you feel any relief
Oh, this is long. I don't know. I might get in trouble. Let's still watch it. Hold on. I gotta switch it. I gotta switch views.
When you got that off your chest. I did. There's still a lot of things I have to say.
Okay. Okay. All right, now we're gonna have to come back to that. Now
Oh, child, I don't want to see
I
him.
gotta holler at my dog. She go big.
You better
So
watch it, Janet, bitch.
y'all know this was recorded a little while ago. So let's finish watching.
Beautiful. Now, eat it, eat it, eat it. You better watch it, Janet, bitch.
Yeah, that is Tamar. That is Tamar. Okay. Bim bam boom. Okay.
With you, baby, call.
Oh, she keep using all this music, Auntie. Okay, 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 okay.
Hi, Emmanuel.
Green grass, blue sky.
So yeah, so if y'all watched it, let me know how it was. Shout out to Chasing Nene Leakes for the video clip. It was very entertaining when we appreciate it. Like this video, y'all come in here, moving on, moving on, moving on. You say shaking that thing, shaking that thing. All right, it's 1,500 of y'all in here counting Facebook. Listen, did any of y'all watch Married to Medicine last night? Press one if you watched Married to Medicine. Let me know. I want to talk about it real quick. Real quick. Okay, because I got some things on my mind about this Married to Medicine. Now, y'all know I'm not a recapper. That's really not what I do. I try though. I try sometimes. But this week's Married to Medicine was really interesting. You said one, you did. Most of y'all did. Some of y'all didn't. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch it. Okay, okay. Oh, y'all did watch it. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. I found it interesting. They keep issuing these clips before the actual show airs, like a week or so before the show airs. They give you like a preview screener. And it's normally like the first 10, 15 minutes of the show. It's like, why y'all keep doing that? I want to watch the show instead of watching the first 10, 15 minutes on YouTube. But they've been doing it. So the first 10, 15 minutes, everybody had already seen where it was like after the whole quad being resurrected and the aftermath of that. And it just I don't know. This whole season just feels like heavy, I want to say, because it's so much infighting. And then you got Phaedra there. And to me, I was saying this earlier, Phaedra doesn't really fit in the group. Like, yeah, she was supposed to be dating a doctor and all that, and we found out that was cap. She's not dating a doctor. Ain't no doctor to be seen. Yeah, Dr. Heavenly even said that, the man didn't sign a release. But I don't even believe Dr. Heavenly at this point. I believe it was never no man, and that they brought Phaedra on the show simply because, as Quad said on social media, to like tie in to the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan base. And it's nothing wrong with that, but we know what it is. But it's like Phaedra being on that show is like the total opposite of her being on Housewives. Married to Medicine, yes, I do mean Married to Medicine. What did I say? Did I say something wrong? Anyway, Married to Medicine, like we don't know them for their fashions. We don't know them for their lavish lifestyles. We don't know them for, going out to eat at these glorious restaurants and all that. We don't know them for that. And so they don't do that. These are working women, and yeah, they have a certain income and status or whatever, but they're not. It's not the same. It's just not the same. Housewives normally are taken care of by their men, but most of them, the black housewives, weren't. But Phaedra come along with her blonde wigs and her see-through outfits, and it just, to me, it's just not mending. Okay, melding together. But her being a part of this whole thing with bringing Quad here, there, and everywhere, and now we see that Quad don't want to be associated with her, and she don't want to be associated with Quad anymore. That was interesting. You said Phaedra has no connection or chemistry. Okay, is it me? I thought it was just me. Phaedra is a working woman and a single mother. She is. She is. You said married to medicine. They commented Medicare. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Phaedra is crashing it. Well, let me just say, Phaedra, they seem to be Phaedra and everyone seems to be icing out Quad. They keep saying, how Quad isn't friends with anybody. First, it was like Heavenly kind of embraced her when she showed up at Sweet Tea's bridal shower. But after that, with the resurrection and the thing that she put on with Phaedra, apparently a lot went on during that time that we did not see. A lot went on when, she came by that casket and got into it with Toya and everybody. And yeah, they say they cut a lot of it out. Actually, Phaedra and Heavenly and Simone and who else? Toya were on live stream last night, and they all was actually talking about it and how heavy it was during that funeral scene, and how Phaedra was really disappointed in the way Quad handled herself during that situation. Like, she came out, she thought she was that bitch. Okay, she want to bury hate, animosity, and all this stuff, but she came out with animosity and hate towards people. So, yeah, you said Toya really broke and living for the show. What? Well, anyway, so of course Toya decided that she was going to plan a girls trip, and they had a discussion, which is the preview screener, where they was deciding if they should invite Quad on this girls trip, since Quad really isn't getting along with anyone. And at the time, I guess she wasn't getting along with Heavenly either, because Heavenly didn't seem to care one way or the other. Then they all voted that perhaps Phaedra would bring her. Now, you said you still on the fence. Phaedra ended up bringing her. Well, didn't end up bringing her to the girls trip, which happened to be in Napa Valley, California, for a little wine trip for Toya. And again, this is a little short version. I'm not gonna recap this whole show, child, because I don't really care that much. But Phaedra brought her, didn't bring her, and Phaedra actually showed up first. Quad showed up second, and apparently they had two different flights. Or did No, Quad showed up first. They had two different flights, so but they were supposed to come together. Um, Phaedra told Toya she changed her flight because her son had a birthday party, but she had told Heavenly that she was changing her flight because she didn't want to come with Quad, and she didn't want to be a part of bringing Quad to the group any longer because it was too much negative energy. Now it's like, Phaedra, you already been caught lying, and the people is already putting you on blast. It's just interesting. You said what? Hold on. The episode was terrible, boring, and pointless. Phaedra and Michelle both getting a check. Since when? When am I getting a check? Heavily switched up so quick at that dinner table. Okay, she did. It was a mess. And then Quad came to the dinner table. They said she was looking like a clown. I don't know. It's just so I would want to hear from y'all about it, but it's like they're icing her out in social media. It's more interesting to see all of this play out in social media than it is to see it on the show, actually. And Quad up under all these comments basically saying, I'm only in 7 episodes this season. Y'all won't see me anymore. They're not, they actually pushed me out, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, to me, it's the same thing, they did to Mariah. They all kind of banded together. None of them wanted to film with Mariah. And it's the same thing. Now, none of them want to film with Quad because Quad got the big head. Quad thinks she's the show. Quad thinks she's the star of the show. And I told you, if anybody was going to be compared to Nene, I guess it would be Quad. And in comparison with Nene, they're doing the same thing to Quad that they did to Nene. Y'all remember Nene was in negotiations during the first half of whatever the last season was she was on. She didn't start filming till late. Then when she started filming late, even though she had negotiated a rate, it was per show. But they cut the amount of episodes that she was on, which means she didn't make as much money as she was contracted. And the same thing is happening with Quad. Now she gonna get mad because she ain't making no money because she only in 7 episodes. Yeah, 7 episodes. You said they even had Jackie on board to be shady. Jackie has always been shady though. Quad is not the show. No, I don't think she's the show. I just think she thinks she's the show. Quad the fraud needs to go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Why is Jackie's man in the DR? I don't know why he in the DR either. They did do Nene like that, remember? But it's interesting. I was watching their live stream the other night, and they all was like asking, like, well, since Phaedra was supposed to bring Quad on the trip and she didn't, who actually brought Quad on the trip. And so the producer was actually in the chat, and the producer like raised his hand in the chat and said it was him. And so of course we already know, they can't break the fourth wall or whatever and say, stop it, Biggie. Stop. They can't say that, production did it, but production did it. Production, just like production got heavily into Sweet Tea's wedding. It's always production. So I don't know. This season is kind of all over the place, even though, we love the mess. We do love the mess, but loving the mess and not having any type of, you know, conjoined storyline is it's just getting tiresome. Like even the Phaedra situation, like Phaedra on the one hand trying to act like she cool with everybody. I'm still cool with Quiet. I'm still cool with Quiet. But then lying and changing her flight to avoid being around Quad, them sitting at the table, Quad saying what Phaedra said was lies about her and Dr. G, and saying that they used to date and that Phaedra asked him for $4,000 a month, and Phaedra said it wasn't true, and Sweet Tea saying it. It's just a lot. It's like it's so much infighting. You said it's boring. You don't like it. You don't like it. Quiet is an OG, and she will bring it if they all get along, but they don't get along. Carlos and Heavenly went live tonight, and it was explosive. Oh, okay. I can't. I don't like listening to Carlos' voice, but I might try. I might try to listen to it just to see what they said. Child. I don't like Heavenly voice either. It's like too much. Two people screeching at me. I don't know if I can take it. But anyway, that's enough for that. I do feel like Phaedra doesn't fit with the grand scheme of things. She's not really friends with any of those women. She wasn't friends with them before. I think they were acquaintances, but they're not friends. Okay, I don't see her hanging out at a party with Dr. Heavenly, Jackie, Simone, or Toya or Quad. I just don't see it. In the past, I know she and Quad, have been in the same social circles or whatever, but I wouldn't consider them friends by any stretch of the imagination. So it's just interesting to see, her and how she's maneuvering in the situation. And as we know, even Quad said in her confessionals, we all know why you here. And I want to know why too. But I think the only reason that Phaedra is there because she can't technically be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta because A, they on hiatus, and B, Candy Burris is blocking her from ever coming back on that show. Um, that's it. That's all I got. If you want to join in the conversation, please click the link. I would love to hear from you guys. It's been a while since I talked to y'all. He said Phaedra only cares about herself, honey. He said Dr. Jackie got a son. Carlos is messy. Phaedra knew Quad and Greg before the show. Well, she used to date Greg and she knew Quad because that was, that's how she knew Quad. But they weren't friends. Trust me, they weren't friends. Um, Candy is a snake. Oh, like I told y'all before, Dr. Heavenly is to Married to Medicine what Candy is to Housewives. Dr. Heavenly is there and doing the things that she does to like get, she was trying to get Quad in line. And clearly Quad did not fall in line. And that's why, they fell out or she decided to, join the other team or whatever the case is with the situation. You said Mariah, bring Mariah and Carrie back. Okay. No, we're not talking about Candy, child. I just did what I did and said what I said. He said, I love how Married to Medicine is just housewives with doctors who seem like they sleep. Not who seem like they sleepy. Dr. Heavenly, the only one who speaks on the show, on her YouTube. I told you, DL. I told you. Same thing with Candy. Candy is the only person who speaks on Housewives on her YouTube. Mhm. Y'all don't see the similarities. Y'all don't see that, Heavenly does everything for Heavenly and not for nobody else on the show. She claims she just speaks her mind and tells the truth, but in speaking her mind and telling the truth, she throws people under the bus. Like I feel like what Phaedra told her was in confidence as far as her changing her ticket or whatever because she didn't want, to bring Quad on the show or, to be a part of that. And so Dr. Heavenly felt it was okay to tell everybody that. And it's like, damn, Heavenly, did she say it was okay? It didn't seem like it. She seemed a little uncomfortable when Heavenly spilled that tea when they was live the other night. But there's that. There is that. If you want to call in and talk about some of the topics we talked about were Ciara's baby announcement, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and the situation involving the slap that saved their marriage and Will Smith out with another woman in Miami, Cardi B and Offset, Kenya Moore and her cryptic message asking for prayers, Nene's Hollywood Celebrity Squares, Married to Medicine, Tommy and Tamar. We talked about a lot of things tonight. Hold on, we got one person in the back. Hold on. Hello.
Ooh, let me call you back.
Oh, all right. Uh, you said Ciara had a big old baby. Okay, the baby is beautiful. The baby is beautiful. You know, listen, there's a lot going on. Now, I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think about Phaedra on Married to Medicine? I want to know. Do y'all think she belongs there? Is she fitting in? Does she seem like she's friends with the ladies? Press 1 if you feel like she's fitting in, and press 5 if you think she don't belong. I want to know what y'all think. 1 if you think she fits in, 5 if you think she doesn't belong. Hi, Nina. You muted.
Hi, do I need to be on camera?
No, you don't have to. We good.
Oh, okay. I was backstage wondering, like, I don't hear anything, I don't hear anything, but I ain't did this in a long time. But I hope you're well. You're looking really
Thank
good,
you.
really
Thank you.
good.
Appreciate it.
Um, so one, I want to talk about Nene. I think Nene looks absolutely amazing. Uh, I've been following her a lot. I wish she'd come on YouTube more often and talk, but maybe she got some other stuff going on. I hope she does, because she looks
Mhm.
absolutely amazing. And if it's just for a photo prop or whatever, just do you, Nene? Because you still the goat,
Okay.
But I still love her, I don't think they can pay her enough money to get back on there. I just think she just the
She's
housewife.
above it right now.
Yeah, I think I do. I wish she would do, some more stuff, like when she was on Celebrity Squares and things like that. I just wish she would do more, but either way it go, she got to build herself back up, build the brand back up, but that's okay. But when it comes to Married to Medicine, I don't know. I'm biased, maybe. I like Phaedra on there. I think she
Mhm.
bring a little extra sweet tea, if I might say. You know, I do like her on there. I do not like
I think
sweet tea.
I think she's interesting on there. I just don't think she fits. I
She
just can't
does,
get her. I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like it just
yes,
feels weird. Like she come on with her blonde hair and her this and her that, and it's like it's not the same. Her talking about her $10,000 purse or whatever. It's not
yeah,
the same.
yeah. And she showed more of her big house. She didn't show that
Mhm.
house like, well, that ain't the same house. She didn't show her home in depth like that when she was on Housewives. But she got a
She wasn't
nice
living in that
house.
house then.
I know it, but I'm just saying the other house, you really didn't
Mhm.
get to see much of that other house. She wants you to see this house. But anyway, um, they don't want Quad on there. I don't want Quad on there. I said when Quad and her husband got divorced, she was a Quad is a mean girl to me. She's a mean
Mhm.
girl and she's a shit starter. And once her and Dr. G was divorced and all that went down, and I was like, please don't bring her back. She reminds me of I forget the girl's name that was in the fight with Candace on a Potomac. Um,
Monique.
Monique. She reminds me of Monique in a way. But anyway, I thought this episode was really good. It takes uh, Doctor God, I can't even think of her name. To talk to
Simone.
her, Simone, Dr. Simone, to
Uh,
start the conversation about if you don't like us, then why are you here? I believe it takes somebody like her that's got a little bit more. She's a little calmer and a little bit more educational than most of the girls. Did you hear what Heavenly said about the other girls? Said they ain't as educated as we are, and ain't as in And
What
her
she say?
yeah, she said that she was talking about uh Dr. G's wife, and she was talking
Uh-huh.
about the other girl. She said, you know, they just not as gifted and as educated as we are. So I was like, ooh, the shade. The
Oh
shade
wow.
she wasn't talking about the OGs, but
And
anyway,
Heavenly is educated and ghetto. You know what I'm
she
saying?
she she far from ghetto, honey. She wretched. She is so wretched. I don't see how she got that husband she got. I guess what they say opposites attract. But I think they want Card off the show, and I'm with them 100%. Goodbye, Quad. Go back to Africa. Do whatever you want to do. Get you a good
Back
rich
to
African man. Well, she been up there in Africa and Dubai and all them places. You know, she's trying to find her husband. But I just don't think she's a fit for the show anymore. She's just not. You know, she's not married to Madison, nor is Phaedra. I don't know what they had to put Phaedra on TV. You know, they had to use her. Phaedra is great TV. You
Uh-huh.
know,
I agree with
but
that. She's great TV. I do agree with that. But I don't think that it did what they expected it to do. I said this last week. Like they got Phaedra because the fans have been asking for Phaedra. They
hmm
noticed that when they brought Phaedra on the girls trip or whatever, I'm sure they got a good response from that. And then everybody always asking Candy about Phaedra on show on red carpet, and she's like, "Oh man, don't ask me about Phaedra." And so it's like people want to see Phaedra, so I can see
yeah,
why they did it. However, it just feels like people want to see Phaedra back on Housewives. They want to
Housewives.
see her, and they want the conflict resolved. For the reason why she left, the situation with her and Candy,
Yeah,
her and Portia, like all of that, like seeing her on Married to Medicine with a whole group of people that she never, even interacted with. To me, it just defeats the purpose of having her back. Like, yes, she's funny, yes, she's shady, yes, she's all of those things, but she's all of those things with the people who made her great. You know what I mean?
yeah, I do know what you mean because around those group of girls, and I'm not saying that Phaedra got several degrees and does several things, but I just don't think she fits that group. Even though Toya is not Madison, she's married to Madison. She fits those girls. You know,
Mhm.
Phaedra needs to be back on Housewives. You know, keep Candy off, bring Phaedra, Portia, and Nene back. You know, let Candy go because what is Candy doing with all that money that they're
I
paying
want
Candy?
Candy to stay, and I want her to work for it. I want her to stay, and I want her to have to be confronted with, the mess. You know what I'm saying? Like the situation with Phaedra, like her and Phaedra used to be friends.
They
Like
used to be
like
real
I
close.
know she doesn't want to, but the thing is, you don't do everything you want to do when you're employed by somebody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can't say what you will and you won't do when you working for a check. So, it is what
But
it is. It's just
they definitely giving her all the power when it comes to Phaedra not being back on there. You know, maybe they
uh-huh.
waiting some years, you know, lawfully or whatever for it to pass by where she can't, charge Phaedra. I don't know, but either way it go, Phaedra needs to be on TV, just not on Married to Medicine. Although I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna continue to watch it, but she is just not. She's not the dynamic duo or the trio or whatever when it comes to this. No. I watched that live too, and I no Phaedra, she had hardly anything to say. I just didn't
She
know.
didn't say anything.
No,
She didn't say anything.
in the
It was
beginning she
really
said
like they were the live and she was like the moderator of the live. That's what it
like
felt like to me.
yeah, like the moderator with a dog and everything and do okay,
And
Phaedra.
she was just sitting there reading comments.
That's
And
it.
Toya was doing most of the talking in Heavenly or whatever. Yeah.
And then this is what I want to say. You could drop me. It's Toya's time. This season is Toya's time. I like Toya. I think she's my favorite. But this season, I think it's her time for her to shine. You know,
Hmm.
uh, Quad need to go because Quad tear her down every chance she can. She messed with Pola and Toya, but I think if something ever jumped out, Toya was snatch her up. I just believe it.
Why
But
don't they like each other?
I
Like
don't. I
Toya's
think
growing on me too. Like I've never really, I wasn't a fan of Married to Medicine anyway, but I used to watch it like first season or whatever. And I do appreciate the fact that Toya is a wife, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
she does what wives do. I mean, but at the same time, like she's more housewife than anything, because she tries to, like everybody say, hood rich, tries to appear like she got so much, buying expensive purses, bags, shoes, cars, clothes, all of that. And so I can see her being an arch nemesis to Quad, because Quad is pretty much the same thing. She wasn't a
Yep,
doctor either. She was a wife, and she
yep.
wanted the bags, cars, shoes, but her husband wasn't as giving as Toya's husband. You know what I'm
Well, her
saying? So
husband is a psychologist too. He probably don't make as much coins as Toya's husband does, because Toya's
uh
husband, he was an ER doctor, and now he's in his own practice. So I'm pretty sure he making a whole lot of money. When you think about a therapist, they make good money, but they don't make money like that. You know, they coins are not like that. But Quad is jealous of Toya for whatever reasons. It's the jealousy. Then she was in cahoots with the girl that left, the Asian girl. Trying to
mhm.
say that that child broke into her house. Why would she break into her house or
Oh,
have
you mean
somebody to break into her house? It's
the
the
air the
lies, the lies for
what's
me.
her name? What was her name? Aquila?
Uh,
What was
it was some alkaline or something. She wasn't supposed to be on there anyway. Her husband was too rich. He was just
not
too.
too rich.
He had plenty of money. You could just tell he had plenty of money. But she went in cahoots with her against Toya last season. You remember? And now who she got to stand on? She ain't got nobody fighting for her. And how you gonna be a part of a group, but you don't be a part of the group when they're not filming?
Right.
You
You don't wanna
know,
be a part of this group until it helps you. And
until
they
like
said did they say in that live that they cut off the part where she was like, she was there for a check?
that, honey, Toya said it clearly. She said she there
Uh-huh.
for a check. She there
Uh-huh.
for a check. Yep. And yeah,
But they were
Simone
saying
was
when they
talking.
had a conversation, that's why the
Yeah.
conversation seemed disjointed, because when Quad was there with that lime green suit on, that was something that she had said, was that she broke the fourth wall and said, that she didn't have to be invited by anybody. Like, I work here. Or so, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
breaking the fourth wall.
Yep, exactly. So Quad, really, if the doctors don't like you, if doctor I can't remember their name, the one that's getting ready to do this thing with Dr. Jackie, if she don't like you, if Dr. Jackie don't like you, Dr. Jackie got a voice. If she don't like you, it's time for you to go. Dr. Jackie don't want to have anything to do
How did
with her.
Jackie seem sneaky to me though?
You know what? Dr. Jackie need to be worried about her husband up there in Dubai or Dominican Republic. And where is he at, honey? You think that man been gone
And he been
the
gone a
whole?
while, hasn't
He
he?
been gone the whole season. I say this,
Well,
and
he showed up for the bachelor party with the nigga women.
and then she tell him no hands, and where was his hands? Okay, he ain't thinking about Jackie. I say this about him and about Will Smith. They both got wives and husbands up there. I mean, wives up there in Dubai, whole families up there. That's why they go up there and stay so long.
Not Dubai.
I say Will Smith got a whole family up there.
Okay.
But that's just
Oh,
me talking. But anyway, I'm gonna get off your live. But I enjoy you being live again like this. I watch you because I'm on third shift. So when you
okay.
do pop up, I get to see you because it's just me.
I'm gonna be better, I promise.
Okay, okay, all right. We love you.
Appreciate
You're
you,
the
Nene.
best. All right, bye.
Thank you. Bye. Hey, Toria.
Hello, Michelle.
How you
I
doing?
wasn't saying that I believe Kenya about the eggs. What I was saying was she said she has some eggs already fertilized with Mark's stuff, but she wants
Because
to
they were
have more
fighting over the
kids.
fertilized eggs, weren't they? And he was trying to get them destroyed or something.
Um, that's what I heard in the grapevine that he don't want him. He don't want her to have them, and now they fighting over it because she wants more kids.
Uh-huh.
But I searched and searched. When I went to New York, I went to two different courthouses trying to find that girl license. There ain't no marriage license nowhere. I got my
Oh,
friends down in Atlanta to look. No license nowhere. I don't
and
believe they married.
every time they go to court, it's for like child custody situation. It has nothing to do with like their wedding, like I mean their marriage. So it's interesting.
I don't think they really legally married. I don't. Anybody can, like, my daughter did it. My oldest.
Uh-huh.
She went over Bahamas, somewhere, Jamaica, somewhere, and married her son's father. And when she came back, they had moved to Tampa, and then she ended up breaking up, and they was together for like 14, 15 years. And my husband went down there and got her and brought her back up here. And I said, well, now you got to go get a divorce and stuff. And she was like, Mom, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what? She said, we had the ceremony and everything, but we had to go to the courthouse in New York when we got back, and with the marriage license signed by the man that married us over there. She said, so we didn't do that, so it's not legal. That's how I knew Kenya wasn't married, because there was no license in none of them courthouses. So they never registered it.
Wow.
You can go over there and get married in these foreign countries, but for it to be legal in the US, you have to take it to your courthouse where you live with the person who, signed it, and their witnesses, and then they register it, and then you're married here in the States. But they didn't do that.
How long they been married? Or allegedly married? 4 years. We've been talking about that since the very first. I said they were not married.
They've been trying to get a divorce longer than the marriage. Well, the fake marriage. But anyway, Quad. Quad don't want to be around them women. I believe she just was there for the check.
Yep. She want that easy
Yeah, she
money.
want the check, but and Latoya, she is looking good this year. Her hair is looking better than it's ever looked. I'm glad. You can tell she's making a little money now. You tried any of her wine?
I haven't. But I like the fact
She's
that
supposed
she's,
to have a whole
got her
bunch
own
of it.
picture. Yeah.
I'm happy for her. I'm happy for that she's making her little business. And her husband said before that she made more money than he did.
What?
But people wasn't listening to him. That she had businesses, but they just wasn't showing the businesses on the show. They act like all she did was spend money.
Did somebody say she used to be a teacher or something?
Mm-hmm. She probably was.
Okay.
I like her though. But Dr. Heavenly is messy boots. Excuse me, if that woman, she's in everything, and I was so mad when they let her in that wedding, but I knew they was gonna let her in because she's on the show. I said the producer's gonna let her in that wedding. But she still disrespected the girl on the way when they got to Napa on the bus, telling her, you young, you 30 and you dating an old man, 55. That's really not that old, but it's a difference. But she's not no 21-year-old. Dr. Heavenly acts like this girl is real young.
And why did she care? She
I
wasn't
know.
friends
Why
with
does
them
it matter to
before.
her?
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't like that.
And when I seen him at his bachelor party, I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, and this man's a counselor. I just don't see him having the profession he has, because I don't see who would want to go to him to get any advice.
Oh, they might was doing stuff for the cameras.
He was a mess at that bachelor party. But
He was.
Sweet Tea, she's just naive. But I think if she gets through this season, next season, I think she's gonna give it to them ladies.
She was mighty quiet when they got to Napa Valley. Like when they were in the house when Quad got there. Was it before Quad got there? She was real quiet. If you watch that scene, it's like they cut something out because she didn't say much. And then next thing you know, she left.
Yeah, she was sitting in the corner of the couch, and she was just looking. Like every time the camera panned to her, she had like a strange look on her face, because I guess because everybody was coming at Quad, and she didn't expect that. because prior episodes, every time you turn around, the woman was always bringing up Quad around her, and I thought that was rude anyway. And Phaedra had no business bringing that girl to that girl's bachelorette party. That was so wrong. And that Quad coming out that casket, I was like, no, she's not going to come out that casket. When I seen that casket get wheeled in, I said, that girl's not in that casket. I'm sorry, ain't no way. I don't care how much money you paying me. Am I going to get in a casket and you close that lid to jump out? No,
Well, and
nope,
how is
nope, nope.
Phaedra making a mockery of death and the whole business of death? You know what I'm saying? Like, if she knows how serious funerals are, like to me, it was making a mockery of it. I didn't like that.
I didn't like that whole scene either. And then you could see all on her face how mad she was at Quad. She was really mad at Quad the way she just popped off on everybody. But I wouldn't have came out that casket. I wouldn't even
I would.
done no
Well, we
mess
did
like
hear
that.
what they talk about. A lot of it got cut out. That's why she don't see it for Quad no more because she don't like the way Quad handled herself. I'm like, what we miss? Because I mean, yeah, we saw what they were saying, but it seemed like they must have cut out a lot of something.
When they was driving up there and they realized they was at that funeral home, I'm sorry. I would have told that driver, turn me right back around. I'm not going to that funeral home that time of night. I ain't going up in there for no shenanigans. And that's just what it was. I think they could
Okay.
have left that whole scene out. We didn't need to see none of that.
Wow. Well, all right,
And Dr.
Torbia.
Jackie is sneaky. Did Dr. Jackie deliver Phaedra babies?
Maybe. I don't know. Did you say she
Because
did?
you know
I
she
don't
delivers everybody babies down there in the A. I believe that's how Phaedra met Jackie. I believe Jackie was the one that delivered her babies. Because I don't see
I
her
don't
fitting in
know.
with these women. She don't
I
fit
don't
in
know
with
that
these
she
women.
did. I don't know that she did because yeah, they said it was a male doctor that delivered Phaedra's babies. Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
she did.
okay. Well,
Mm,
she don't fit in with them. She don't.
yeah.
You think Alana's gonna come back on?
Yeah, late next year, maybe the end of 2024, beginning of 2025.
I
It'll
want
come
to
on
see
at
who
some
they
point.
gonna bring back and who they not gonna bring back.
We shall
They
hear.
gotta make a change.
They do. They do. Well, thank you, Toria, for calling in. I appreciate you, friend.
Yes, sweetheart.
All
You
right.
got. I always share your videos. You got a lot of people watching. I wish they come out the bushes, but
Oh,
it's a lot of people that they just don't like to talk in chats, but they are watching you because they call me on the
that's
phone.
cool.
Did you see Michelle yesterday? I'm like, no, I missed it. Oh, she was
That's
talking about
cool.
this, and that. I said, well, say something in the chat so I know you in
They don't
there.
have to say that in the chat. They don't have to. They can stay in the bushes.
Okay, sweetie, you have a good holiday and give your mother my love. And I hope you and your family be blessed in the new year.
Thank you. You too, Toria. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye bye.
Hey, Mo. Hey, Mr. Woods.
Hey Mo, hey Michelle. I'm not gonna even be that long. Be 2 seconds. Let's talk about Housewives. So, I mean, you're like you're a true expert on all this stuff. So, if you, to be honest, because we keep hearing about like 3 people coming back, can you be honestly, who are the 3 people you think will come back and why? And yeah, because I don't think they're gonna just have a new cast. But who are the 3 people currently they're gonna give a peach back to? Like, if you really can be honest, we all have our favorites, but who is it? Like the 3 people.
It'd probably be Candy, Kenya, and Marlo.
Not Sheree.
Oh yeah, forgot about her. um, I don't listen. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if Candy would be in the mix because of the budget situation. So I mean, at this point, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And people saying 3 people are coming back, but that's speculation. Like nobody know. Like the none of the cast have heard anything, and this is from good sources. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, I agree, but I mean, Mark, because people always talk about New York, but the thing about Atlanta is that these are all like, not saying people in New York weren't popular, but the people in Atlanta have like their own fan base. So will y'all really see? Will we really watch? Because even if they got a whole new cast, we will be on Twitter the next in an hour later saying we miss so and so. So that's why it's kind of
Yeah,
hard to try to compare New York. It's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? These are people who have
yeah.
who actually have credibility. Not saying that people in New York don't, but people who don't even. My daddy can tell you who the Atlanta Housewives are. Simply, he don't even watch it. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
that's what
I
makes.
mean, the thing is, the fans are fickle. People said that when Nene left, nobody was gonna watch. People still watch. You know what I mean? Like, I think that people will watch out of curiosity if they got a whole new group of people. Who knows? It all depends on who that group is. If that group came with their own fan base, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember they tried that one time to have Latoya Ali just on the strength of her having 1 million YouTube subscribers or whatever. That didn't work, but they made try to pull some people from social media who I don't know. I'm just speculating, or entertainers' wives. I mean, Atlanta is filled with so many people that have interesting lives that are rich and wealthy and lead all of this glamorous lives in Atlanta, and nobody knows them. So, I mean, who's this? I don't know.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I agree, and I think the only person I can
many of
think
them were
of.
unknown when they came on.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the only person I can see is Leaf staying is, I would say, King, is simply because people who don't even like her say she's good for the show. Marlo says it a lot. Nene says, you know what I'm saying? People really are honest and say, well, probably don't like her, but she cool.
Yeah,
So, I think
yeah.
that's another point. But anyway, that's all I have to say.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, Mo. Hi, Mr. Woods.
What's going on, Michelle? How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I wanted to talk about Married to Medicine real quick.
Okay.
So, because I know that you had asked a question in the chat or about why they don't get along, Quad and
Mhm.
Toya. So
Mhm.
this season kind of mimics the way that they did Mariah. So do you remember? So seasons ago when Mariah was on there, Quad accused her of doing coke, right? And
Mhm.
so when Toya and I think even Simone, they kind of like tried to bring Mariah back into the fold, right? And
Mhm.
Dr. Jackie didn't want her back in the fold. Like Mariah did a whole drug test and things like that. They didn't even want to
Mhm.
see it. So now, fast forward till now, it's the same thing that's happening in the quad. However, um, they said, not quad, Dr. Heavenly said that the producers set quad up. That's what happened. They said, and she said that on that live that you were talking about that they had, that they do every week, like with Phaedra,
Mhm.
Toya, the whole entire cast, right? They said Dr. Heavenly like went in on Quad and said like, we're not gonna talk about how the producers set you up or whatever like that. We can get into that later because Dr. Heavenly said she was gonna tell it all. So whenever
Mm.
they were sitting down there, Toya does not like that lady because for one, she accused that lady of like robbery, what you was talking about. And then also she said something derogatory about her husband's like, penis or whatever like that. And it's like she tries to act like Toya owes her something. And to be
Mm.
completely honest with you, this is Toya's season because they used to call Toya dumb. They used to like belittle her, try to make her feel like
Mhm.
she didn't have fashion, this, that, and the third. You know
They
what I'm
are giving Toya a very favorable edit. Like, she got her businesses, they
saying?
showing the family. She look like her life is just,
Yeah.
stable, amazing. Her and her husband get along. Their kids are cute. They are giving her a
Mhm.
very good edit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and and that's it's good for TV because you know, everybody thinks she's just she is a doctor's wife or like she stays at home, but like she even proved the quad, like, girl, I make money in my sleep. And bought the
Mhm.
checks and showed quad that and things like that. But the thing that was interesting to me is the fact that her and Phaedra got into it. Did you see that?
Toya and Phaedra?
No, Quad and Phaedra got into it.
Oh, yeah, 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 yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
feel what I'm saying? That was weird. And then for her to say what she said about Dr. G, like saying that he broke up with Phaedra because she wanted to charge $4,000. If we supposed to be
That's like
homegirls,
calling her a prostitute.
yeah, girl, I would have reached over there and snatched all of your hair out and exposed the rest of your forehead. Like, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Like,
Her
so
wig was her wig was sitting real far back on her head.
it always sits far back. It's either too far forward or too far back. You feel what I'm saying? But Quad. This is Quad season. Like allegedly, she's not gonna be coming back after this season. I mean, this episode that's coming up this Sunday, right? So
Didn't she say that in the chat? She said something about she was only in 7 episodes and they forced her out or something.
yeah, or I don't know what it is, but then she went through the whole negotiating contracts and this, that, and the third, and trying to keep her in the fold or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they just pretty much exposing Quad for who she always is, because Quad be telling a lot of lies. Like Quad tells so many lies, and it's not like you're not believable. Like, and then you try to act like you don't know what you're talking about when it's on film. Like you said this on national television. You feel what I'm saying? And so like. I just feel like the way that they're doing her, this is her karma, just like what she did to Mariah. This is her karma. As much as Andy wants you on the show, that's a whole different production company. So Andy don't have no say so. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but when she was on Watch What Happens Live, like he was looking at both of them like they was little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Her and Heavenly was like tag team and Sweet Tea. Remember the first episode when they was on there? And now they at odds. It's really weird.
but then even whenever they were on the lives together, like they were all at Simone's house together.
Oh.
It was like they were all at Simone's house. Like Quad was there. You know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Heavenly, all of them was at, I want to say, Dr. Jackie's house. So I don't know if she just did that or she's just doing this because she has to. Is that part of their contract or something like that? I don't know.
That's what it seems like. Because why is it that all of a sudden? Because they've never done this before in previous seasons. Like, whose bright idea was it to go live during the show?
Right, and then like do a play-by-play and have on there talking, and
it's almost like they obligated to do it because they come on and like the one that I saw, the one from last night, like Pheadra was there, like not saying much of nothing, just literally reading the comments while they was talking or whatever. And then it's been a couple of times, because I guess they're rotating, they're doing it on everybody's different Instagram page every week. This week it's on Phaedra's page, and the week before it was on Heavenly page, and a week before that it was on Toya's page or whatever. So I guess they're rotating or whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah, I just like with that whole thing, I just kind of feel like, and then Quad is not even married to Madison anymore. Like, and I feel like if bringing her ex-husband back on there and having him having a whole thing like that should have told her something within itself. And then you're trying to say like you don't feel an emotional connection is because, girl, everybody liked Dr. G, and I feel like they believed his story over hers.
I believe they believe that too.
Yeah. So, and then I also want to talk about Tamar real quick. Tamar is a clout chaser, and I'm gonna tell you
what clout is she getting from dating JR?
So this is the thing. So Tamar is all over the place. Like Tamar, like having attention and all that type of stuff. It seems like it's a drug for her. You feel what I'm saying? And so like you go on this tour, and you first of all you have this big story with Korshawn, and supposedly like punch this man in his mouth and all this, that, and the third. There's no video.
What happened with that? Anybody seen him?
No, I said in the chat, he on the second leg of the tour singing back up with Tamar, doing his shoe wop to wop.
Oh, his mouth wasn't messed up.
I couldn't see that far back.
Like he posted up pictures on Instagram, like nobody did no research. It was just it happened, and everybody just ignoring it now.
I just ignored it because I just didn't believe it, and I really don't follow it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so then, like, here it is. All of a sudden, you get back with this white man who then told all your business to Tommy of all people, and then you on here at your concert cussing, calling her a crackhead. You already know people are gonna talk about you because you're on this tour, but he already done told all your business. Like Tamar is on one show, and that's Kingdom Business, and then she got these other shows.
I thought they was coming back with Braxton Family Values this season.
I don't know. I haven't seen. I only saw it that one time that we talked about it on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I know her and her mom's supposed to have that cooking show together on TV One, I think it is. And I think that's the only thing that she has coming up. But I feel like Tamar does a lot of stuff for attention. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't make any sense that her and Tommy will be getting into it. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Tommy drug her to the stage and back again. And then the fact that you say he a good man, Savannah, no ma'am. That's from a black film with all black people. That's black love. You're with a white man.
Yep. And he wrote this long ass letter about her.
Apologizing. You should have kept the apology because for what?
Like, who? Why you write all this? Child.
I don't even follow him either. Like, child.
I am incredibly touched by how much she fought for me. I'm committed to loving this woman forever, and I appreciate all the love and support that have come from our family, friends, and supporters. Hold on, let me scroll up some more. He said, because God kept me bringing back to how much I love Tamar Braxton, and yet I still needed to heal to see the beauty of our love. At times, I was angry, I was mad with her, and so while I was single, I took advantage of people who were ultimately trying to take advantage of me with a singular goal in mind: hurt people, and for that, I take accountability for wanting her to feel some of my pain. The truth is, I really just hurt me in the long run, and my healing was what was needed. Child, if you don't go on with this,
Oh, narcissistic letter talking about you,
if she like it, I love it, honey. They,
girl. Okay, because
they were broken up for all but 5 minutes, and you telling me you gonna go sleep with my op
yeah,
or
like
mess with my op or take my
yeah,
op to the football to the basketball game?
yeah, like that's crazy to me. Like
Yeah.
that's just crazy to me. Like this is really crazy to me. But that's it. That's all. Everything to me is like we can't believe everything we hear. We can't believe everything we see. I feel like that's a marketing scheme. Cardi B and Offset, they just did a whole performance on TikTok last night. Then they talking about their relationship, and then all of a sudden they just get
Offset was that on was it
the
TikTok?
TikTok live. Yeah, like Offset, they performed last night. They perform separate sets. You feel what I'm saying? And so then look, Nicki just came out with her album. Then all of a sudden, Krishan and Blueface get caught up in this stuff. That's crazy. Come on.
So is it because Nicki announced her world tour?
Well, I feel like Cardi B. I don't. I just feel like Cardi B like is trying to outshine her at this point because Nicki been that was one of the most highly anticipated albums of this. You know what I'm saying of this year, and Nicki only been out for 5 minutes, and Cardi B is performing, and she's talking about she come a little harder now. They're getting a divorce, like you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm. It's a lot.
Yeah, so like it gives me a headache, but I can't wait to hear this tea on the back end about Nene. Okay,
Oh yes, I'll be over there at midnight.
okay, cool. Let me get off
Oh, we
here.
got 1 minute, child. Let me go.
Yes,
Let me take this
I'm
call.
sorry. Thank you, Michelle.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Woods. Hi, Teresa. Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. So, hey everybody. I want to say thank you, Michelle. I don't always agree with you, but I keep coming back, child. I keep coming back. I love your
You can't
commentary. I
help it,
love
can
your
you?
I love your commentary. I love your spirit and everything. And I'm like, I don't know if I agree with this or not, but when you're good at what you do, you got to give props. So first of all, I want to say that um
Thank you.
yeah, I like your content. Anyway, now Mr. Woods was talking about Tamar. Tamar is a very confused person, and we know that just from everything she been through and everything.
Mhm.
I don't think it matter if he a shakalaka. Y'all know what rhyme with that. I just think that she wants something for somebody to talk about as far as she's concerned. That's my opinion on her. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if she slid in Offset DM. I know that was mentioned earlier. Now with the quad thing, this is what I feel. They have been saying for years, and I think everybody was offended when she got up there and was talking about Sister Circle for I don't know how long because they say she long-winded. And it's like you
Mhm.
on our show talking about Sister Circle,
Mhm.
and you ain't said nothing about us. Like I think since then they have had a real problem with her. She always feel like, okay, well, I show up when I get my check. But we know just from Atlanta that things work better when you not only film on camera, but when you hang out and you kind of things just kind of move a little bit more smoothly. So with her not
Mhm.
showing up, I don't know what's been happen. Maybe you know what's been happen. what you know what's going on. But I feel like somebody, well, Clyde always seemed upset about every damn thing, so I don't know. But I feel like something happened and she was like offended, and she don't hang around them for whatever reason. And whatever that is, every time they start filming, that's the only thing she can focus on. She can't do her job properly. And I like Quad, don't get me wrong. But I feel like she can't do her job properly because she doesn't have that invested time that all the other women try to get together and try to make things work a lot smoother. You know, the jokes and everything. And as far as Marlo in this Atlanta Housewives, I do like Candy and everything. I have opened my eyes to a few things here recently, but I do like Candy. I feel like Candy and Cynthia is, I don't want to say, I feel like they're important. You can't have everybody being rah, rah, rah. So I think they're important in that aspect. I wish Cynthia was back on the show, but Marlo is just not funny as no peach holder. She is not funny. She did a better job when she was playing the sniper from the side. You know what I'm saying? She feeds better off of someone else's conversation or what somebody else has to say about somebody else. She's not a person, in my opinion. I think she's in her own brain and she's trying to think too hard. Like she's just, how I'm gonna keep this peach, how I'm gonna keep these peach, girl. I feel like that's what Marlo is about. So she's not funny no more. I think her stress level has changed as far as the things that she is concerned about, opposed to just coming and having a good time. And I'm not mad about them kicking Quad out. I feel like I won't say a bully, but she don't play nice with the girls. And I feel like if you are on this team with all these women that seem to have, even when Simone is talking crap to any and every dang body, it seems a lot more genuine than Quad last night being like, oh yeah, we can work on it, we can this and that. I felt like in that moment, that's when she thought her check was in danger. So she was like, okay, yeah, we can work on it. But in her mind, I feel like she like, fuck y'all bitches. Excuse my French, I'm sorry. But I feel like she like, I don't care. I'm just going to say what I need to say on camera in order to keep getting my check. And that's okay.
That's exactly.
That's okay. Yeah, I feel like, I just don't feel like she in it. And I feel like they right. Why allow you to come and skate through everything? We try everything. Because, see, this is the thing that I think that most people do not understand. Bravo has found a niche where they're putting us on TV. But the whole thing is about them making money. So truth be told, when it's all said and done, if y'all sit up here, y'all going to be in hiatus or won't be back for another season, messing with Bravo, because you have to understand who hold the keys. So I think there's a lot to be said about them off camera trying to bond and see how they're going to carry it out the next season. I don't think Quad understands that. I don't think she understands. Y'all a season away from being canceled. Let's just be honest. The minute the ratings drop too low, they're going to be trying to fill your spot with somebody else's. And I think it's a lot to be said with them getting together off camera, because I feel like they be plotting and scheming. And I think Quad is one of those people that feel like, let me just show up and get my check. And that's why her check is about to end. And I won't even be, I like Quad now, but I wouldn't even be mad about it, because I feel like people get to a certain point, and then I'm going to let you go. People get to a certain point where they feel like they're no longer in jeopardy. But what they don't realize, what today's society tells us, is we always in jeopardy. We always got to do a little bit more. We always got to fight a little harder. And I think Quad has lost sight of that. As intelligent as she is, I think that she don't realize that cohesively, to make things work properly, that you're going to have to, like at your job. Your job pay you every 2 weeks. That you be mad at your supervisor and mad at everything, but you can't go in there cussing folks out. You got to put a smile on your face and be saying what you really think in your head. And I feel like that's where Quad lost sight. I really honestly feel that. And she feels like she's above them and can do and say whatever she wants, because she always going to get back. But see, now they got that sweet tea, and they going to work on sweet tea. She gonna come back a whole new person. You know how they do that. First season be
You
rough.
know how they
But
do.
Sweet
The
Tea
first season they be looking whack. They come back the next season looking like a whole new
girl,
person.
Sweet Tea might show up looking like Quad next season. I really feel like that's the reason why they said,
Because
okay,
Quad don't look like Quad. Think about how Quad was looking first season
oh
and how she
child,
looked
that
now. Like
forehead girl, that
she
five,
still
six,
got a
eight
forehead,
times
but you
two
know,
to the
her
yeah,
wigs
but she
got better. Her clothes got better. She got a BBL. She did, you know, whatever. But I'm just
yeah,
saying, you
but
know, as the evolution of everybody, you can look at Nene, Cynthia, Candy. You
yeah,
can look at everybody. The evolution throughout the
girl,
years, you know, once that money started looking right, everything start changing. Your hair, your makeup, your skin, your this, you know, you go to better
hmm
dermatologists, go to better makeup artists. So you get better
yeah,
stylists. It is what it is.
I agree. I agree 100%. But that's all I have to say. I just feel like when we get this opportunity, that's like with girl and boy groups. People get bigger than what they are and don't realize you only winning because it's a group. You're not gonna win the same way because you're not a group. And
Mm.
that's just what I feel. But it was nice
Yeah.
talking to you, Michelle. I like
It
your
was nice talking
hair.
to you. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
All
Happy
right, let me get
holidays.
back to these comments and see what they said about me while I was up here.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Hold on. I'm gonna take this one last call, then I'm headed to the Patreon. Hey Marcy, how you doing?
Hey Michelle, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. I would love for you to interview Mariah because I want to know what her thoughts are.
I would love to interview Mariah. Mariah and I have talked, you know, offline in the past, and you know, I tried to, but you know, I don't know if she'll come over here or not. You know,
Yeah,
me and Mariah got a little history, so I don't know.
I want to hear her opinion about what's happening with Quad because I really do feel like, Quad backstabbed her
Hmm.
and she just kind of
Hmm.
uses people as a stepping stone. So she should
Yeah.
have been gone. She is a mix of she presents herself as a gay man and a Martin Luther King.
See,
She's
you listen.
either
I say that all the
preaching.
time. She stole Junkie Dineva's entire persona. And I
Yeah.
know that because I used to be around all of them. You know what I mean? And she
Hmm.
started, using his ad libs, using it, calling herself the doll, calling, it was just like,
It's too
this is
much.
weird. Yeah. And she got it's too much. And then she started talking like she Julia Childs or somebody. It's like, girl, we was from
Yeah,
Memphis,
it's
Tennessee.
over
We
the
did not
top.
speak
And
like
that's what
that. So,
and that's what Mariah tried to tell her.
mhm,
It's like Quad, you're trying to you're coming with a totally different type of attitude and presentation that's not really true your authentic self. And it's
mm.
not anything that's going to warm up the viewers to really want to watch her.
Yeah, it comes out real, real, real fake. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want nobody to lose their job or nothing. I feel like, there is a place for everybody, but you don't get too big for your britches and think that, you are the only reason this show is still going. Like, again, it's Married to Medicine. Your husband was the medicine, and now he's your ex-husband. Now he's married to somebody else. It's only natural for them to bring him in because he was a part of the friend circle to me.
Yeah, no, I'd
But I
rather
don't.
see Dr. Gregory than watch Quad. Quad need to go over there. She can get a job from Candy.
Ooh, I get a
She can
job
go
from
over there and
Candy.
become one of the candy coated night
She'll be on Tubi
person.
movie soon. Well, her because she talks so dramatic.
Yes.
I can see her. I can see her over there being in one of Candy's peacock plays.
She can get over there on Tubi and get hit by a T-bone steak. So
I don't
hey,
think Quad ever did any acting, has she?
she act while she on Married to Medicine, so she might as well just parlay that
She does sound
into a
like a
full-time
thespian.
job.
She does speak like one. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Michelle.
Well, thank you, Marcy. Thanks for calling.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Well, listen, I appreciate everyone who called in tonight. It's been a wonderful live. We talked about a lot of things. If you're just getting here, please rewind and watch the entire live stream. We had so many different topics. We talked about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett-Smith and how Jada said that the slap, my shirt is about to snap. The slap saved their marriage, and then a day after she say that, Will is in Miami at Art Basel with another woman. They said it was a Jada lookalike, but she looked more like Amber Rose, and she had a big old booty. We talked about that. We talked about Offset and Cardi B saying that they separated. We talked about Tommie and Tamar fighting over that white man. We talked about Married to Medicine. We talked about why Pheadra doesn't necessarily fit with Married to Medicine. We talked about Ciara's new baby. We talked about a whole lot of things. So please rewind, watch the replay. If you just getting here, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are not subscribed. Shout out to all my mods. Shout out to Facebook in the building. I see you, Facebook. We are headed over to Patreon for our Patreon After Dark. I'm about to spill some tea over there. I know y'all wanted this tea, so I'm gonna tell it. Okay, I'm gonna tell it. Like Usher said, if you go tell it, you might as well tell it all. Y'all wanted me to talk about that pillow talk video. We're gonna talk about the pillow talk video that disappeared, and some other stuff. So head on over to Patreon, patreon.com. I am ATLien. Princess AG just put it in the chat if you'd like to join. The lowest tier to be able to access the After Dark is $5. $5, low price. Low price. I have not gone up in 3-4 years, so get it while you can, child. And yes, my shirts that keep Santa's name out your motherfucking mouth. Okay. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Happy holidays. I will see you in a video real soon. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't like to make promises, but if you don't want to see me tomorrow, you can see me tonight over on Patreon. All right. We will spill more tea over there in just a moment. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Good night, squad.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
I like this band.
A-Town.
That's better.
What's going down? Straight from the A.
Hey.
Wait.
No, what you want to say?
Here we go.
Hey, I'm Dr. Heavenly, and this is Straight from the A.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightFromTheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go.